Weekend effect or Valentine's Day effect? Huh? I hope. I hope who are celebrating they will have permanent Valentines. Okay. I'll tell. At the end of the class, remind me. I'll share one story that happened during my college days. Very, very funny story. Nothing to laugh there. Okay. All right. Okay. Good evening. All right, boss. I think yesterday we were busy understanding what? How to create IOC container in different situations. In standalone, if you are looking to work with XML driven configuration, class path XML application context is there, best in standalone setup, right? XML web application context, best in what? Web application setup. Only the thing is, they take XML driven configuration. That means inputs and configuration instructions can be given only by using XML statements, right? But nowadays, XML is doing well or fading out? Doing well or fading out? Definitely it's what? Fading out. So as alternate, we are using what? Annotation driven configurations or not, guys? Okay. You got a call? Go backside and take it. No problem. Take it, guys. Okay. Annotation driven and Java code driven configurations. Yes, my dear? Super. Okay. Now tell me. Okay. Now tell me. In annotation driven environment, only two classes are there? I'm not talking about Bean Factory. Bean Factory, for knowledge sake only, I have introduced. Everything we are going to learn with respect to what? Application context container. Right, boss? Okay. In standalone environment, annotation config application context is the best suitable one to create an application context IOC container or not, guys? But does it take XML file as configuration file or does it take configuration class? It takes configuration class as the input class, right, guys? How does normal class become configuration class? I don't want to see you people listening. I want you people to respond. How does normal class become configuration class? At the rate configuration. Yes, na boss? Okay, in web application environment, what's the best way of creating a IOC container while working with annotation driven configurations, guys? Come on. Annotation config web application context. Yes or no? Forget about remaining all things, guys. In general, in coming days, we are going to deal with two things. One is annotation config application context. Next one, annotation config web application context. In web application, distributed application, directly, indirectly, annotation config web application context. Come on, guys. In standalone application, we are going to use annotation config application context. Clear, my dear? Super, guys. Okay, today we will see different approaches of developing Spring application. Then we focus more on what is setter injection and how to do those injections. First, using XML driven configuration, as I said, 1-2 application I will give in what? XML, because only for knowledge sake. But our focus mainly will be what? Java code configurations, nothing but annotation driven configurations, right? Okay. Voice is low, voice gone. Still same problem or still facing the issue, guys? Are you having voice issue? Am I loud and clear, guys? Clear voice. Yeah, those who are having voice issue, please rejoin. Please rejoin. Those are having voice issue, please rejoin. You have network bandwidth issue, guys. Please rejoin. Yeah, what's this, guys? Spring, right? Yes. Next, 515. Next, Spring core. Next is what? Spring core. Yeah, what's the today's date, guys? 13th, 14th. Okay. 2025 Spring core module. But here the module what we are looking is what? Spring core module, no doubt. Yes. Setter injection in XML driven configuration. Setter injection in what? XML driven configuration. Yeah. Okay. We can develop Spring applications. What applications, guys? Spring application. In how many approaches? 3 approaches. Spring applications in 3 approaches. A, using XML driven configurations. B, using XML plus annotation driven. What it says, wherever annotation is possible, use annotation. Wherever not possible, use XML. For few days, this combination went well, right? XML plus annotation driven CFCs means configurations, boss, right? Okay. Number 3, what is there, guys? Using 100% code driven configuration. What code, guys? Java code driven configurations. Okay. Now let's see what is the purpose of each one. All inputs and instructions to IOC container. What inputs and instruction? Making Java class as Spring Bean, making one class as target, one class as dependent, choosing mode of dependency injection. Okay, all these inputs and instruction will be given to IOC container by using what? XML file. That's why it fall under what? XML driven configurations, right, boss? All inputs and instructions to the IOC container will be given. What guess? Will be given using XML file. That's great. Next one. All inputs and instructions to the IOC container will be given using what, guys? Using annotations plus XML file. What is that, guys? Plus XML file. Okay, guys. Tell me. Here, most will be given using right, annotations plus Java code configuration. Annotations plus Java statement. Java code means what, guys? Java. As of now, what is best in the market, my dear? The best is this, guys. This is best. Our ultimate target is what? Spending more time on it. And based on this only, Spring Boot framework also given. This plus many other facilities together is nothing but what? Spring Boot. So that's why our main focus will be this one, guys. Akanksha, call someone, guys. Call admin. Okay, guys. So this is the best. Okay, now listen, guys. In XML driven configurations, what, guys? XML. We can perform dependency injection only in two ways. One is setter injection, one is constructor injection. That's it. We don't have frozen to work with what? Field injection, arbitrary method injection, and other injection. In annotation driven configuration or Java code driven configuration, we can perform all the four popular injection. Why is not clear ante chudanamma? We can perform all four basic injection: setter injection, constructor injection, field injection. Check your audio. Online students, Akanksha madam and others, please check your audio. Loud and clear. Yeah. Valentine's Day, na, some loose connections are happening. Okay. Fine. Shall we get into the subject? Yeah. In XML driven configuration, we get support for two basic, what is that? Two basic dependency injections. What is the first one, guys? Setter injection. What is that? Yeah, what is setter injection? IOC container uses setter method of target Spring Bean class to assign dependent Spring Bean class object to target Spring Bean class object. Nothing is there. Entire injection process happens because some setter method is called. I think everyone is aware of setter method, getter methods. In advance, you might have studied what is Java Bean. Not studied, don't worry. This Sunday you have a task to complete. What is the task is? What is Java Bean? Listen in my orientation. I prepared one nice video 2-3 years back. Okay. Generally everyone explains what is Java Bean, but what is the need of Java Bean and how it will be used in real-time projects, I clearly, nicely explained in that particular video. See, I give some videos of core Java, advanced Java when I feel you people should listen in my presentation, because I have a different level of maturity while presenting some certain concepts, because I have used those concepts in projects in a different angle. Because until I use them in project, I too don't know this is the real utilization of those concepts. If you go by internet, if you go by books, basic definition, basic examples will be there. But when I used them in projects, I really wondered, oh, these things can be used like this also. Right? Having that maturity, having that particular knowledge, I have prepared some videos, okay, as part of my what is that, inputs preparation process. So I'm going to show those videos. That's why yesterday, if I remember, I have created one separate folder called videos folder, right? Yeah, in that videos folder, video sharing will be happening, link sharing will be there. When I ask to watch, within given time, you complete them. Because after that, I may use in the classes. That time I don't know, I forgotten, I'm busy, means I'm helpless. Because things will not work for, will not stop for 1%, 2% of the class. There's a plan and we will go according to the plan, right? If you want, they will not be advanced. If you want, they will not be delayed. They will go as per the plan, as per the order. Fine, guys. Setter injection. What is this? We make IOC container calling setter method of, what is this? Target Spring Bean class. Target Spring Bean class to assign, what is this? A dependent Spring Bean class object to target Spring Bean class object. Target Spring Bean class object. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. Next, B. constructor injection. What guys? Constructor. We make IOC container using parameterized constructor. Array, zero param constructors are useless for constructor injection. Because which constructor can carry some data for assignment? Parameterized. Yes, na boss? Okay, we make IOC container using parameterized constructor of target spring bean class. What class, guys? To assign. What is there? To not only bean class, to create. Okay, to create target spring bean class object and also to assign dependent spring bean class object to it. Dependent spring bean class object to it. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. One is setter injection, one is construct. Okay, guys. Now, layer, let me write. To make Java class as Spring Bean in XML driven configuration, what is the tag we are using? Bean tag, na? To perform construct setter injection on any target Spring Bean, we have to use a property tag. What tag, guys? What tag, guys? Property tag. Under bean tag, property tag is there, mean. Okay, in that particular bean, I want to do setter injection to assign what? Dependent spring bean class object to target spring bean class object. Clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay, guys. No. For this, we need to use property tag under bean tag in Spring Bean configuration file. Which file, guys? Spring Bean configuration file. That's it, guys. No, I will introduce sample code with the right concept later. First, let me introduce what is what. Yeah, here what we should do for this, guys? Come on, tell me. For this, we need to use, what is that? Constructor hyphen, what tag, guys? Hyphen arg tag under bean tag in what file, guys? Spring Bean configuration file. What file, guys? Spring Bean configuration file. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. One is setter injection. That's great. Other one is what? Constructor injection. That's another great news, guys. Come on, everyone. Yes, boss. Yeah, in annotation driven configuration. Okay, total how many basic injections are possible? 4 are possible. Field injection, setter injection, constructor injection, arbitrary method injection. Super, guys. In annotation driven configurations, oblique Java code driven configuration. Okay, we can perform all the 4 basic injections. We can perform all the 4 basic injections. Okay, using different annotations. Using different annotations. Yes, boss. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. First, what is there? Setter injection or not, guys? Setter injection. Okay. Setter injection. What is this? Setter injection means setter method should be called. I need not to explain, guys. Place @auto void annotation. What annotation? Wiring means injection. Listen carefully. Auto wiring means automatically detect the dependent, automatically assign the dependent. That is called auto wiring. Please remember, wiring is also called injection. Array, this is the fan, that is the switch. Between both, link is coming because of what? Wire, na? Injection is also linking only, na? X class wants to use Y class object. We are creating Y class object in X class. They are wired. They are linked. Come on. So earlier we used to do that work manually, but nowadays what? IOC container is doing, right? So that's why, is there any wrong if I say injection activity as a wiring activity, boss? Injection activity as the wiring activity, my dear. I want reply, guys. Come on. Place @auto void on the top of the setter method for setter injection. What is this? For setter injection. Okay, guys. Next, boss. Constructor injection. What is this? Constructor injection. Place @auto void on the top of parameterized constructor. What injection, guys? For constructor injection. For constructor injection. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. See, guys. Field injection. First of all, tell me, my dear. Field injection. You know, member variables of Java class are also called properties, also called fields. More technical name is field only. More technical name is what? Field. Okay. Yes, guys. Place @auto void on the top of, what is there? Fields. Nothing but has a properties. Array, what is as a property? If you want to inject Y class object to X class, in X class there should be a reference variable as a property, na? Modi said, keep your accounts open. I'm going to deposit what? 15 lakhs in your account. Long back he said, right? Okay. So if account is not there, can he deposit the money? Government said that, okay, you are unemployed now, we will give stipend every month. Okay. To do that, first of all, keeping account is open is our responsibility or not, guys? IOC container is ready to assign Y class object to X class object. But in X class, there should be a property of type Y class reference variable to receive and hold the object or not, guys? Who can hold the object reference variable? If I don't take Y class reference variable in X class, how container can assign Y class object to X class property? Come on. And that property is technically called as has a property or not, guys? Or if Flipkart wants to use DTDC services. Someone ready to assign DTDC class object. But Flipkart should have a reference variable to receive and hold a DTDC class object. Nah? You are ready to come and listen the class. But arranging chair to welcome you, to make you to sit in the classroom is my responsibility or what? Institute responsibility or not, guys? You came, nothing is there to listen to the class or to sit and listen the class. You will be disappointed and your interest of attending class will be going off or not, guys? The same thing here. That property is technically called as what? Has a pro. On the top of what? Field. On the top of field, nothing but has a properties in target class. In target Spring Bean. Observe very carefully. For everything, only one solution, that is @auto void only. For everything, we are using what? @auto void. Did you realize that, guys? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. Field is nothing but member variable is equal to property in a class. What is that? Property in a class. T guys. Arbitrary method injection. Yeah. Place @auto void on the top of what guys? Place @auto void on the top of what is that guys? Arbitrary method. What method guys? Arbitrary method of target spring bean class. Of target spring bean class. Yes na boss? Setter method is having fixed set triple X name. What name guys? Setter method is having fixed set triple X name. Like set name, set courier, property name guys. Set engine. Like this something will be there na boss? Okay. Setter method is having fixed name guys. Arbitrary method. What method? Arbitrary method is having, okay, is same as setter method, but we can take any name for it. We can take any name for it, like, okay, like put to triple X. What does put to triple X? Put to triple X. Next, assign triple Y. What is there? Assign triple Y. Assign triple Y. What is this? Inject data. Inject data. Okay. Link data. Any name you can take above. There's no fixed notation, guys. Here set is compulsory you have to take. But is there any restriction like that, guys? No. Okay. Arbitrary method is same as what? Setter method. Same as setter method, but we can take any name for it, like what? Triple X, assign triple Y, inject data, link data, anything we can take it or not, guys. Observe very carefully. Observe very carefully. For in annotation driven environment, for dependency injection configuration, @auto void is the ultimate solution now, boss. @auto void is the ultimate solution that we need to use or not, guys? Come on, my dear. I want reply from you people. Super, guys. What is the best in this one? Field injection is the best. What is the fastest, guys? Yes, it is the best. Fastest is what? Constructor injection. Yesterday we discussed all these things. Fastest is constructor injection. Why? When object is created, first what will execute? At that time only if I am injecting, that is definitely fastest to assign the data or not. Setter method calls after creating object. Fields will be accessed and assigned data to that fields after creating object. Arbitrary method also will be called after creating object. Only the constructor will be called during object creation. Right, boss? Okay, this is fastest, guys. Yeah, here is what, guys? Setter injection, the best. This is best. Fastest is what? Construct. In this one, two are there. One is fastest, one is what? Best. I hope you understood, guys. Yeah, it's all about working with what? Wiring, auto wire annotation. Okay. Dependency injection is also called as wiring. Okay. Is also called as wiring. Nothing but linking target and dependent. Target and dependent spring beans. Right, boss? Okay. At the rate auto wide. At the rate auto wide makes the IOC container. At the rate auto wide makes the IOC container. Okay. To recognize. At the rate auto wide makes the IOC container. Come on, guys. Okay. Not to recognize, makes the IOC container to assign. 1 minute, 1 minute. To detect the dependent spring bean. What, guys? Dependent spring bean. Dynamically. What, guys? Dynamically. And to assign to target spring bean class object. Target spring bean class. Dynamically, either by name, that means bean ID, or by type. Type means what? Bean class name. Array, class name always represent type of the class, na boss. Okay. And to assign to target spring bean class object. So it is called auto wide annotation. So it is named as what, guys? At the rate auto. I think, and now you convinced why it is named as auto wide. Wiring means linking, right? It is doing that linking by detecting the dependent spring bean dynamically and automatically or not. How it is deciding? Either matching bean ID it is going by, or it is going by what? Class name matching. Suppose in Flipkart class has a property is DTDC. First DTDC is the class name, second DTDC is the property name. Right, guys? Okay, now at the rate auto wide I kept on the top of what? That property. That property I kept at the rate auto wide on the top of that property. So now what IOC container will do, will get the first name of the property, DTDC, right? And the next what? Type of the property, DTDC. Okay, if you are confusing, let us think that it is like this. In target spring bean. What is this? Target. This is for only explanation. Complete code I will give later. Target spring bean. What is this? Private courier. What is this? Courier. Okay, fine. DTDC courier. Don't confuse. Courier is the property name. DTDC is the class name. On the top of it, what is the one I kept, guys? At the rate auto. What is this, my dear? Has a property. What property, guys? At the rate auto. What is the one I am placing, my dear? Auto. The moment it observes at the rate auto on the top of the has a property, right? First it will get the name of the property, courier. Next it will get what? Type of the property, DTDs. It will IOC container search. Is there any spring bean whose bean ID is courier? There are. Take it and assign to this. But compatibility should be there. Bean ID is courier, but class type is what? Blue dot. That won't inject. Bean ID is courier, class name is also what? DTDC. Then happily takes and injects or not, guys. Okay, second possibility. Is there any spring bean whose class name is DTDC? Yes, there. takes the object and assign to what? This property. So this work it is doing automatically and dynamically or not, guys? That's the reason they call it as what? Auto wiring. And right now tell me, this is on the top of the property na, boss? Okay. So can I call this one as a field injection, my dear? What injection, guys? Yeah, that's it, guys. If I place on the top of the field, field injection. If I place on the top of setter method, setter injection. Are you getting my point here, guys? Okay. Sample code. Some sample code, guys. But right now, my target is not on what? Annotation driven configuration. My target is purely on what? XML driven configuration. For that one, the two setter injection, guys. What injection? The two setter injection. Annotation I will introduce later. Project. What project? Which is developed 5 years back, 6 years back, but still under maintenance. Daily your work is receiving the bugs, fixing the bugs, making sure that project running smoothly, small enhancement. Since you are ready with the latest knowledge, project need not to be there in latest version, right? So you should be in a position to work on old versions also. Let me say one thing. Industry deals with three types of projects. Number one, scratch level development. From 0% designing development, everything happens. Number two, maintenance project. Already developed and released, boss, they are in production. You have to give support. Make sure that bank project is daily running smoothly. Small problem you are fixing out. Small enhancements you are doing it. Most of the banking projects are there in maintenance because banks went into automation in 1990s only, right? Okay. But sometimes what happens, migration projects also will be there. In 1990, they used what? Java 1.1 version or some other outdated Visual Basic or C language kind of thing to develop the banking projects, right? Yes or no, na boss? But today also, if they say I will work on C language based application, how does it will work, boss? It will not work. Yes, na boss? They will miss performance, they will miss security, they will miss speed, right? That's why they redesign same project in the latest versions of existing technologies, or they will move to totally new technologies, right, boss? They are called migration projects. What projects, boss? 80% of industry projects are maintenance projects, 10% new projects, and another 10% migration projects. See, any client, when project is running smoothly, neatly, no complaints from customers and employees, why they will change? Unless until there is a real need. Come on. Unless until there is a real need, they won't touch. Because a lot of money is involved, boss. You are getting good salary means how much company is earning and how much cut they are keeping, how much they are paying to you. It's a software is for any client organization, software setup is not minimum need. It's a luxury need only. Minimum need up to some level. Anything on the top of it, luxury need. Why luxury? Competitor is giving luxury. I should also give. Otherwise, I will be lagging behind. I may lose the customer. In that fear, everyone is adding what? More and more facilities. Right, guys? Okay, guys. Software industry deals with what, guys? Software industry deals with three types of projects. How many types of projects, guys? Number one, what is this? New projects. That's called scratch level project, but fine. Number two, what is next? Maintenance. What's the spell, guys? Maintenance. Hey, still not coming. Maintenance. NANCE, right now? TA. TA. Eh, maintenance. What a pity it is. Right, guys? NANCE. It came, guys. It came. No red color. Okay. Maintenance project. Okay, boss. Tell me. Yeah, tell me next one, guys. Migration projects. Migration projects. Fine, guys. Scratch level development. What level? Okay. Already released projects for which we are giving support. For which we are giving support. Migration projects. Okay. Redeveloping the project by using latest technologies of what, guys? Latest versions of latest technologies or latest versions of the existing technologies. What, guys? Latest versions of the existing technology. Okay, guys. I hope you understood, guys. Industry deals with how much percentage, guys? 80. 80% of industry projects are maintenance. 10% new. Everyday new projects impossible now, boss. Whole industry is running because of maintenance projects, not for new projects. Okay, na? Right. 10% migration. 10% migration. Oh, the people who got the money, they will migrate what? Existing new technologies. Okay. Yes, boss. Now tell me, guys. Spring related. XML driven configurations will be used a lot in maintenance projects, right? XML driven and XML plus annotation driven projects. Right, boss? All migration projects and new projects will be there in what? Annotation configuration, nothing but Java code config. Total, how many approaches are there to develop Spring projects? 3 are there. Only in maintenance projects, you will see what? First 2 approaches. In migration projects and what? New projects, you will see 100% code driven configuration. So third approach is very, very popular or not, guys? But 90% projects are there in what? Migration. Sorry, maintenance. So you should also give equal importance to that one or not, guys. But the good news is nowadays, these 100% code driven configuration projects also started coming to maintenance. Or one or other day, they also need to be completed. They also need to go for maintenance or not, guys. So slowly 100% code driven configuration projects also coming into what? Maintenance. From last 3-4 years, I noticed that also. Last 3-4 years, we have even noticed what? That also. Okay, guys. Spring maintenance projects. Maintenance. Again, can you help me? Maintenance. Wait. I have that. Sometimes we stuck up very badly. Spring maintenance projects are there in XML driven configurations or XML plus annotation driven configuration. Okay, guys. Next one. Spring Spring new projects or migration projects. What projects? Are there in, what is there? 100% Java code. 100% means no XML, guys. 100% Java code driven configuration. 100% Java code driven configuration. Is that clear, my dear? Are you understanding my statement, boss? Super or not? I want reply, guys. Super, guys. Software industry deals with 3 types of projects, guys. That's great. Okay, boss. Shall we design Spring application designing in XML driven configuration to perform what injection, guys? Setter injection. Okay. First, what is there? Spring application designing. First, we design, guys, for setter injection in XML driven configuration. What driven configurations, guys? Yeah, this is my requirement. Now, next few minutes or next 45 minutes to 50 minutes, very, very crucial. So far, we learned things separately. What is Spring Bean? How to configure Spring Bean using XML. Yes. What is IOC container? How to create IOC container by giving XML file as the input file, right? What is dependency injection? What is setter injection? What is a constructor injection? What tag we should use for setter injection? We discussed all these things or not? But now I want to bring all of them together into one shape, having a purpose, right? Okay. I will take one target class, one dependent class. I don't want to see programmer loading classes, both. Programmer creating object, programmer assigning dependent to target class object. Everything should be done by IOC container. But at the end, when everything is done by a container, I will reach IOC container and I will ask IOC container, give me target class object and let's call business method on it. Give me target class object and let's call business method. That means in my target class, not only I am focusing on what? Injecting dependent to target, guys. Using the dependent, I will try to go for what? Some business logic development in business method. Array, when someone depositing 15 lakhs to your account, we don't keep them in account as it is, na? We take them and we use it or not, guys. When engine is injected to vehicle, engine won't just maintain the vehicle just don't maintain the engine, na boss. A vehicle uses that engine for journey purpose or not, guys. When you came here, okay, we are providing what? Chair to occupy. But why are you occupying the chair? To listen the class and to gain the knowledge and to use that knowledge in future for clearing interviews or not, guys? So that means injected is not for injection, guys. Injected data will be used by what? Target in their business methods or not, guys? Okay, similarly, wish message generator is my target class. Local time is my dependent class. What class? I inject local time class object to wish message generator class object. What class object? Local time class object to wish message generator class object. Yes or no, na boss? Local time class object to wish message generator class object. Are you understanding my statement? Super, guys. But whenever I inject local time class object to wish message generator, it will be injected having current hour of the day. I mean say current time of the day. From there, I will gather current hour of the day. If that is less than 12, good morning message I want to wish. Okay. Greater than 12, less than 4 p.m. Good afternoon. Greater than 4 p.m. and what? Less than 8 p.m. Good evening. Okay, next one. Above 8 p.m. I would like to say what? Good night. But good night does not mean you have to go for sleep every time, right? But this is normal when we in a corporate culture, these are the wishing style, right? But you meet any English teacher who got who got qualified English teacher. What she says or he says is, when you meet a person for the first time, you should not say good evening, good afternoon. You have to say good morning only. Yes or no? Na? Night 10 o'clock, if you meet someone, then you should not wish him good night. You have to wish him as what? Good morning. But he cannot wish you as good morning. He should wish you as a good night only. In reverse, he has to wish good night. But you have to start your conversation with what? Good morning. Habituate Ra Babu in corporate culture, especially in the call. Every conversation starts with what? Good morning, good afternoon, so on. And some chamcha people, masala people, they say very, very good morning also. Aisa no na? Okay. But on this, I don't like, but I'm from corporate culture. I have my own startup. I am also consultant in other companies. As for formality, I am also habituated. Otherwise, my theory on good morning, good evening is RGV theory only. You know RGV? Ram Gopal Verma, right? The person who is actually living the life in India, reminding all people just taken birth to die. We all just taken birth to die. RGV is the only one person who is actually living the life on his own terms. He simply says, don't wish me good morning, good evening. If you say good morning, good evening, my morning will become good. Huh? If you say I should say back, it's a waste of time. Come for work, do work, complete your work, you go off, I'll go off. That is the theory, right? But that will not work. That will not work in corporate culture. And we cannot live like RGV, right? Because he sacrificed many things, he faced many problems. He is living life on his own terms, right? Okay, but we are into system. We want to follow the system and we want to satisfy society rule. So we cannot do it. But okay, in corporate culture, you have to start your conversation with what? Good morning, good evening. Now onwards, you start doing that one. You will be habituated slowly, right? Otherwise, it looks very new in the initial days. Very, very new in the initial days. Generally, what we say, hi, sir, hello, sir. And you should not use the word sir in corporate culture. Anyone you have to call by his name. If needed, max to max, you have to use the word Mr., Miss, Mrs. That's it. Mr., Miss, Mrs. Okay. Adding that Mr., Miss, Mrs. is nothing but giving respect for them. There is no need of calling sir. I'm a fresher, I will call sir. Not going to work out. They insist you call me by name. They insist you call me by name. Even for Narayan Muthi also, people calls by his name only. He insists to call him by his name only. Yes or no? Na? Right. Everyone please come back, guys. Okay, guys. Now listen. I said I will share some story, right? Yeah, before getting into serious coding, let me share that one. Generally on every Valentine's Day, I generally try to share this story, which is automatically strike two. Not my story, Rababu. Okay? Right. Not my story. I have stories, but it is not my story. Okay. And everyone will have story, right? If not there, you and the dog are one and the same. So if someone says not there, sir, I'm a simple man, simple girl means what? Either you are lying or you are dying. Anything, one thing is happening, right? Okay, let it be. Yeah. It happened when I was in second year of engineering, right? It happened. Listen, ra. Listen, ra. More sound, less actions, fellows. Okay, listen. Yeah. Like it happened when in second year, I heard like this, like some of my senior, okay, like two classmates only. Let me not change the story. Okay. Two classmates fell in love in first year. Listen, Ra Babu. Fell in love first year. Clap, clap it now. I will go further now. Yes, guys. We want your story. Okay, you tell your story. I will tell my story. Exchange. Yeah, listen carefully. They fell in love. 6 month thick love. They decided they cannot live each other, but they belongs to two separate religions and places also. So they know. Okay, anyhow, parent will separate them. Okay, so that's why they decided to go for what? Court marriage. What marriage, guys? Or Arya Samaj marriage. Something will be there, na? Some kept, until we complete graduation. Let's not tell to anyone, even to parents, even to relatives, even to classmates. Maybe 1, 2 people in the class knows it because they need to go for signature purpose. And somehow they maintain secrecy, right? But at the end of 4th year, they separated, they have settled in life, married their own choice people. What actually happened, I will tell. In these 4 years, so many fightings, and separated, and there is no need of telling they are married and they need to show certificate to outsiders also. Yes or no, na guys? So what is the conclusion of that story? If you fall into relationship in immature age, what age, guys? That will not long stand. Okay, you will be in what? Troubles. Yes or no, na? So generally, the attraction, infatuation that we got before 23, 24 will remain as infatuation only. So as a boy, if you are serious about getting into relation, take that decision after 27. By that time, you have become boy to man. Till that time, you are a boy only. Yes or no, na? Girls, no tension. By the age of 20, they get lot of mental maturity because they spend lot of time with parents. But as a boy, you spend lot of time with what? Friends. Friends don't know anything. You don't know anything. Jogi, jogi. Okay? But girls not like that. They spend lot of time with mother, especially mother and parents. Okay, that's why they know what is family, what is responsibility and all these things, right? Fine. So, I meant to say, after 4 years, what they have? They just trade off the certificate and they separated. That's one. There is no need of really showing certificate to outsiders also. Fine. So, shall we come back to the subject, guys? Yes. Spring application designing for what? Set injection in what configuration? Yes, boss. What is our application? Target class. Next one is what? Dependent class. One is a target class, other one is dependent. What is the story we are learning here? What is my target class? Com dot nt dot sbeans dot. What is there? Array, first one is package, Babu. Nothing great. Just package name. Taking one word, one letter in package name is a wrong practice. Minimum 2 words or 3 words. Because package name explains what does it mean. Yes. Look at any predefined package. Java x.servlet. Java dot util. Minimum 2 words are there. I know in core Java you have taken package pack1, package p1, package t1. Okay, that's fine. Core Java level, okay. But when you are becoming matured programmer, naming conventions matters. Okay. Com for company, NT for Natras or Naresh Technologies. Okay, S beans means spring beans. You want other combination, take it. Project name dot module name dot purpose. Yes. Company name dot project name dot purpose. Anything you can take. ORG com. These are the two popular starting points for any package. Com for company and ORG for organization. Yes, na boss. All Spring packages starts with org dot spring framework dot something. Wish message generator. What generator, guys? Wish message generator. Yeah. What is the dependent class? Java.time.local. Java.time.local time. Yes. Wish message generator. Okay. Uses the local time object given hmm, current hour of the day. What is this? Of the day. Okay. To generate the wish message. To generate the wish message. Like, to generate the wish message like, good morning. Next, good evening. Next, what is there? Okay. Good afternoon. Whatever it is, guys. Lastly, what is there? Good night. Yes, my dear. Okay. It's a predefined class or user defined class? Predefined class. Okay, guys. Come on. Predefined class. This is what class, guys? User defined class. Right. Now tell me, guys, here what is there? IOC container is ready to inject, boss. But when it is injecting, in target class, there should be has a property to receive and hold it or not. That has a property type should be local data or not, guys. Super, guys. Okay, local time. So what is the has a property we are going to take? Private local time. Private local time. Private local time. Okay, here is my has a property, my dear. I want reply, guys. Here is my simply has a property, my dear. I want reply, guys. Okay, boss. Now, okay. Array, we are using that property. Yeah, right now XML, na? Right now it's XML. That's why no annotations, boss. No annotation. First application using XML driven configuration. Here is my business method now, boss. Public string. Show wish message. What message, guys? String user. Array, we don't wish just like that, na? Good morning, Raja. Good morning, Sunil. Right? So that name I am trying to take as a parameter. Otherwise, it looks like we are mental people wishing anyone, right, guys? What is this? Here, get current hour of the day. What, guys? Current hour of the day. From what, guys? Time na. From time you have to get it. Okay, using some logic you will write it. Next one, generate the wish message. Generate the wish message. Simply try to generate the wish message. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Here is my business method. What is the method, guys? Here is my business method. Concentrate, guys. Come on, everyone. Here is the business method. This to this to this, right. I think both are interlinked only, no? Fine. Shall we start designing the code, guys? First one. What is there, guys? Wish message generator. Wish message generator. Package. com.nt.sbeans. com.nt.sbean. Here is my package import statements or not, guys? Here is my package import statements or not? I want reply, guys. Definitely this is my package import statement. Okay, guys. Tell me next one. Public class wish message generator. Public class wish message generator. That's great. Okay, what is this? Private local time. Local time. So right now it is what? Has a pro. That's great. So I need to take one setter method for setter injection now, boss. Setter method for setter injection. Right, my dear? Setter method for setter injection, guys. Okay. Public string show wish message. What is there, guys? String user. Okay, here I am going to get current hour of the day. Array, in the time object, come on. In the time object. What object, guys? In the time object, get current hour of the day. Into hour is equal to time dot get hour. What hour, guys? Time dot get hour. You will get current time dot get hour. Okay, 24 hours. You will get in 24 hours format or not, guys? Into time is equal to time dot get hour. That's great. Tell me here. Generate the wish message. Generate the wish message. If hour less than, what is there? 12. Next what? Return. What is there? Good morning. Less user. If hour less than 16, sorry, you are not checking greater than or equal to 12. Not required. Less than 16 means, less than 12 means anyhow it gone to what? First condition. Less than 16 means no option. It has to come to second condition. Na? Is there any need of checking greater than or equal to 12? Not. Use common sense, then you will understand. Okay? Return, what is there? Good afternoon. Plus user. Return good afternoon plus user. Dot ifra else if I am right. Yes, my dear. Next one. Else if hour less than 20. 8 p.m. boss. What is next one? Good evening. Plus user. Else. What is there, guys? Return good night plus user. Good night plus user. Are you getting my point there, guys? End of the method. Here is what? End of the class. Picture perfect, guys. I want reply, my dear. Come on, everyone. End of the method. What is next? End of the class. Clear? Super. This is what we are discussing, guys. Target class is ready. Dependent class is predefined class. Do I need to develop it? No. But right now it's XML. We don't do anything in Java code level, right? So we have to configure them as what? Spring beans. And we have to enable setter injection on target spring bean property or not, guys? Okay. What's the recommended name, guys? Application context.xml. This is Spring Bean configuration file or not? Spring Bean configuration file. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Here is my root tag is beans, boss. Some import things we do, guys. Okay. Some rules we import. In web.xml, what's the root tag? Web app, na? Everything else you should write in between web app opening and web app closing only. Everything else you have to write in between what? Web app opening and web app closing. What do you say, guys? Come on. Super, guys. Now tell me. Bean ID. What ID? Okay. Array, HTML comments and XML comments are same. Target Spring Bean configure. Spring Bean class configure. Bean ID WMG. Class is equal to com dot nt dot sbeans dot wish message generate. What dot generator, guys? Wish message. I am writing the closing tag. Okay. Bean ID. Bean ID. We already introduced this, right? Okay. Bean ID L time. Okay. Class is equal to Java dot fully qualified class name only you have local time. I don't want to inject anything to this. That's why here itself I am closing. Here itself closing means what? Closing tag of bean also placed. Indirectly what is placed, guys? The closing tag of the bean is placed or not, guys? The closing tag of the bean is placed or not, guys? But this is spring bean, this is spring bean. But I have to tell to container, you inject a local time class object to whom? Target class, right? Okay, boss. Here, dependent spring bean. Array, listen, guys. Technically, all are spring beans. Target dependent is in our mind. Where we are injecting other one target. What is being injected dependent. XML level, no difference between what? Target or dependent. Yes or no, na? Friend 1, friend 2. Friend 1 helping friend 2. That is internal between you and him, right? Okay, both are, for outside, both are human beings, both are normal people, right, guys? Yes or no, na, boss? Okay, guys. Bean ID L time, class is equal to local time. Okay. See, guys, under which we place property tag under construct-arg tag is called target spring bean. Such tags are not there. Either that bean is a dependent spring bean or independent spring bean. Sometimes only independent also can be there, na? Yes, na, boss? Come on, everyone. Two people are there, boy, girl. One is dominating, one is listening. Target dependent. Who is dominating? I can definitely say target. Who is listening can be dependent to someone or can be independent of anyone. Both possibilities are there. Yes or no, boss? Girl is shouting, boy is listening. Target dependent. Okay. Sometimes he can be independent also, right, guys? Similarly, the bean tag without property tag or construct-arg tag as the sub tags can be dependent bean or independent bean. Come on. The bean tag under which property tag or construct-arg tag is there. Generally, we call it as what? Target spring bean. Pulp glona or tube lighter? Glone? It's like this or glones completely? Okay, listen now. Right now, what is this? Property. Name is equal to, what is there? Okay, what is the name of the property, guys? Has a property out. In target, so many properties are there. To which property you want to inject? Time property. What you want to inject? Ref means which object reference you want to inject. Okay, now I want to ask. Whenever object is created for spring bean, okay, the bean ID becomes object name. Indirectly reference name. Array, object name is nothing but reference variable name, na? Object name is nothing but what? A reference variable name. Are you understanding my statement, guys? L time, guys. What is there? L time. Okay. This is what we need to focus, guys. This is what we need to focus. Are you getting my point? Yes, guys. L time, dependent bean ID. Dependent bean ID. For injecting dependent spring bean class object. Dependent spring bean class object. Are you getting my point there or not? Come on. This is property name. This is property name. Bean ID na boss? This is bean ID. Okay, guys. What this tag will do, guys? This property tag will do what? Okay. Injects. What is there, guys? Injects. Tell me. Local time class object. What is there? L time. To the time property of. To the time property of. Okay, guys. The time property of. Which may says generator class object. Which may says generator class object. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, guys. This is bean ID. Where we use this bean ID? Array, all these bean IDs internally become objects names. Okay, in client application or some other application, I want to ask a container give me object. I have to ask by using bean ID only, na? Yes or no, na boss? That's a one way. And if you are observing properly, in dependence injection also I am using bean ID, na? While assigning one dependent bean object to target bean object, how I am identifying spring bean, boss? Am I identifying by class name or ID? Yeah? So if someone asks me where I use bean ID, means he is not listening class properly. Come on, already I am using here, right? While asking container, take this bean ID, search if any object is there, give me. That time we use it, right? While doing dependence injections also we use it or not, guys? Yes or no, na boss? Okay. Spring bean class name. This is a spring bean class name. This is also what? Spring bean class. Spring bean class. Yeah. There are some important observations that I want to give. Every spring bean is identified with its bean ID, guys. Point number one. Every spring bean is identified with its bean ID. Nothing but object name, right? Every spring bean is identified with its, what is there? Bean ID. Nothing but object name of spring bean. Object name of spring bean. Right. Next one is what, guys? Object name of spring bean. Next one. Every spring bean is identified with this one, guys. Now next one. Bean IDs will be used. The bean IDs will be used in multiple angles. A, to inject one spring bean class object with another spring bean class object. With another spring bean class object. Right, guys? Okay, example, ref is equal to L time. Already we are using it now, boss. Okay, guys. Next one. Okay, to get specific spring bean class object reference. What, guys? Spring bean class object reference from the IOC container. From the IOC container. What is there, guys? From the IOC container. Okay, guys. Example, CTX dot get bin. CTX means container according to yesterday's class. Let us assume CTX represent container object. So here we can pass the bean ID like this now, boss. So when I ask CTX dot get bean WMG, we are asking container. Hey container, if you have a spring bean whose bean ID is WMG, give me its object reference. Give me its what? Object reference. And like this, many angles are there or not there. As of now, you worry about only these two things. Yeah, ref means reference. Okay. That time is has a property looking for another object reference, another spring bean class object reference. So that reference is nothing but what? Bean ID. That's why I mentioned L time or not, guys. That's why I mentioned L time or not, guys. Come on. Injects local time class object L time to the time property. Which property? This time property is has a property. Time property is what? Has a property of wish message generator class object. What object, guys? Wish message generator class object. Convinced with me, guys? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. To inject one spring bean class object with what? Another spring bean class object. We use ref is equal to L time. What is that? Ref is equal to L time. This is my what? CTX dot get bean WMG. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Now tell me. If we place any bean tag without property R, what is that? Any bean tag without property R, what is there? Constructor hyphen arg tag. Constructor hyphen arg tag. Inside it means as the subtags. As the subtags. Then we can say, what, guys? We can say that spring bean is what is there? Dependent spring bean or what is that? That spring bean is what? Dependent spring bean or independent spring bean. Dependent spring bean or what? Independent spring bean. Are you getting this point, guys? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. The bean tag under which under which, what is there? Property or, what guys? Property or constructor hyphen arg tag is placed. What tag guys? Hyphen arg tag is placed. Is called target spring bean class. What is there guys? Target spring bean class. Are you getting my point here guys? Right, I think slowly. Sir, that is XML. I don't know XML. I too don't know, boss. Copy paste. I know better than you, no doubt in that. Okay. But the day I know also, I never feel tension because it's copy paste content, boss. Web.xml. While writing web.xml, do you really know XML, guys? No, na? But still you manage it to write or not, guys? Same thing here also. As of now, things are very clear. Bean tag for configuring Java class as Spring Bean. Both user-defined and predefined classes. Madam, concentrate. Okay. Property tag for what? Setter injection configuration. Constructor hyphen arg tag for what, guys? Constructor injection configuration. Clear na, boss? Class attribute is there to specify fully qualified class name as Spring Bean. ID is there to specify what? Bean ID. Internally becomes what? Object name. Internally becomes what? Object name. These are the few tags that I introduced as on today, right, boss? The IOC container uses bean ID. What guys? Given bean ID as the, what guys? As the object name. Given bean ID as the object name. The IOC container uses given bean ID as the object name. What name, guys? Object name. Object name. Object name. While creating object for the Spring Bean class. While creating object for the Spring Bean class. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. While creating the object, while creating object for the Spring Bean class. Fine, guys. So with this, we got the basic idea, my dear. Okay, guys. Now, it's a standalone application. At least one class should have a class with main method. And moreover, to do all these things, to read XML file. Okay, to read XML file. Come on, guys. To load XML file, to read tags, to recognize tags, to make a tag-based class as Spring Beans, to create object. We all need IOC container support or not, guys? And it's better to create that IOC container in the main method. Anyhow, we have to take one class with main method. So let's create IOC container there. Give all the XML file as input to what that IOC container. So that I can ask a container, you do your works, keep the objects ready with injection. Whenever I want, I will ask it, take it, and I will do whatever I want. I'll call the business method on it, right? Okay. So this time, what is this? Setter injection test. Setter injection test.java. Main class na, boss? Main class. Can I call client application or main class? Don't forget, it's a standalone application, right? Definitely one class will be there with main method. With the main method only execution begins. With the main method only execution ends. Everyone knows that? com.nt.main. Or a package name itself, main I am taking. Here also import the packages, right? What is there? Public class. What is this? Setter injection test. Public class. What is there? Setter injection test. In this place, what is there, guys? Public static void main. String args array. What array? String args array. Comfortable, guys? First, what I am doing, guys? Create IOC content. It's XML now, boss. Can I call class path XML application context CTX is equal to new class path XML application context of, okay, what is this? Some dot dot dot. What's the name of the configuration? Application context dot XML. What dot XML, guys? Application context dot XML. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Get Spring Bean class object reference. What reference, guys? Get Spring Bean class object reference, guys. Tell me, guys. Wish message generator. Generator is equal to. Okay, first of all, actually, you will get everything in object class reference, boss. Object obj is equal to. How to ask a container? I am giving bean ID, give me object. Get bean is the predefined method we are having or not? Few minutes back only I have introduced it, Rababu. Please. What is there? Double MG. What is that? Double MG, right, guys? But yeah, double MG. Sir, this get bean method return type is object. Why? Because I don't know what I am going to pass. I may pass X class bean ID, Y class bean ID, Z class bean ID, right? It's better to refer with the generic object class now, boss. And object is the topmost class in the inheritance hierarchy. And it can refer any Java class object, my dear. Okay, guys. But using this obj, can I call direct methods of wish message generator? No. Why? Using superclass reference variable, if you are referring subclass object, can you call direct methods of the subclass, guys? Array, listen. Father is referring you. You have your own assets purchased with your own money. Can you touch those assets? What assets he can touch? The assets you inherited from your father. If father can touch any time, right? He says, after you, after me, you. As long as I am there, I can do anything with them, right? Because it's after me you are going to get them. Yes or no, na boss? Suppose son has purchased some assets on his own. Can he touch those assets? Father can damage those assets. Father can sell those assets to anyone. Same thing is applicable. When superclass reference variable is referring to subclass object, using reference variable, we can call common methods that are there, not the direct methods. We can call only common methods, not the direct method. What is this, guys? Typecasting. Wish message generator, WMG. Wish message generator of OBs. Wish message generator, WMG. Wish message generator of OBs. Clear, guys? Got the point, my dear? I want reply. Super, guys. Typecasting is done. Invoke the business method. Okay, now listen carefully. I am getting target object having injected with what? Dependent object. But am I doing those works manually or IOC container is doing? Am I loading target and dependent classes? No. Am I creating objects for them? No. Am I assigning dependent to target? No. Am I managing them? No. Am I destroying them? No. All the things are done by whom? That's why I'm asking to get the give me object now, boss. Right now I need target object, that's why I pass it WMG. If I need dependent object, I would have passed what? L type. Life is simplified or not, guys? Many things done by container. We are just asking what? By passing bean ID. Give me that object. I will take it and what? Use it. Interesting or not, my dear? Enjoy learning, boss. Whatever I said other day, core Java application, dirty dog work, everything you have to do. Spring application, who loads both classes? Container. Who creates both object? Container. Only the headache is container creation headache is ours, right? But loading both classes, target dependent, container. Creating object for both classes, container. Assigning dependent to target, container. Come on. Managing both objects, container. If needed, destroying objects, container. String message is equal to WMG dot show wish message. Raja. Who is this fellow? Okay, it is going to give good evening message to Raja na boss. How sure it is good evening? Evening hours only, na, right now. Right now we are in the evening hours, right? Okay, after getting output, it's better to display the output or not. System.out.println message. Output is displayed. And once work is over, small or bigger one, it's better to close the container or not. It's better to close the container or not, guys. Okay, we have a direct method to close the container. Close the IOC container. Yesterday only I said, those who are exciting for the code, control the day I introduce code, it won't look great. Why? Because our background preparation is like that. Come on, guys. Are you feeling too heavy to understand this code? Are we writing code or understanding code? Are we designing the application? Designing the application. This node is required. If you understand, you cannot reproduce another application. If you design, you can design that category, any number of applications, right? I hope you are liking my approach of injecting subject. My approach of presenting subject. We are not here to understand the code by writing the code. We are here gathering the requirement, designing the application, then writing the code. We don't write and understand. We understand and write the code. Difference is there. I hope you realize that difference. But that needs a bit extra time compared to other faculties, especially in the initial days. I hope you are enjoying this process. If this is not done, Amiripet, you may be hero. After joining company, you will become zero. If you don't know how to gather requirements, how to analyze requirement, how to design the code, how to write the code. Because lots of people in software learning, the mistake is they try to understand the code that is written. You may understand, you may get the output, but if similar requirement is given, you may fail to write the code. That is the mistake that people are doing while learning the courses. They are not learning to design the code based on the requirement. They are writing the code, understanding the code. This means not going to work out. Now every line is having a meaning now, yes? On every line you can talk at least 1 minute time, boss. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. What happens when we close the container? What happens? All objects will be destroyed. Container closed means container maintained, objects will be destroyed or not? Yes or no? Na? That person asked that question means he never done IO streams in his life. Are in IO streams also at the end we close the stream or not, guys? Yes or no, na, boss? Okay. End of the main, end of this. Okay. In the process of closing container, destroys all Spring Bean objects or not, guys? In the process of closing IOC container, destroys all the Spring Bean class objects or not? All the Spring Bean class objects. Are you getting my point there, guys? End of the main, end of the class, end of the main, end of the class. Fine. We will give proper application shape when we meet in next class. Okay? Right. Because see, I have given code, right? When we meet in next class, we develop this application using Eclipse IDE. Then we try to understand internal flow of the code. What is that? We try to analyze what container is doing things, how it is doing things. That is an advanced level, guys. So far we designed the code and we got the draft of the coding. Then we put this code in Eclipse IDE, we execute the code. Once output comes, we try to understand internals. With practical proof, internals will be discussed. These many levels are there in every application development. Right? I think now you are happy that I have taken time to launch the first application. But you are able to understand each and every line of it. Super. But more things are there to understand. More things are there to analyze. But listen, very, very important announcement. Online student, be alert, guys. Tomorrow evening, I have some personal work. Tomorrow evening session is not there. Next class will be on Monday. Okay? Before coming to Monday class, please go through this entire one. You question yourself why I am writing each line. Right? Wherever you are not getting answer, mark it, come to me and ask. Right? And some otherwise discuss with a colleague student. So because you know something, they know something, share of the knowledge. But Monday, Tuesday going to be very, very crucial in your spring learning process. Today by missing class, they did big mistake. Right? This mistake may lead to their Valentine may become temporary Valentine, not the permanent Valentine. Because by missing this, they missed the first application code that may affect the job fetching process. No job, no Valentine. No Valentine, no marriage, right? Yes or no, na boss? Okay, that much blunder they used. Okay, guys. But in project use Angular, recently you said React JS is good. Array, it's like 60-40, right? Angular also good, right? Angular also good. But if you want to learn one thing, sir, Himar, you have to collect from one more thing. Don't ask me how many days it will take. If you ask me tomorrow class batch over, don't come from tomorrow. I'm very serious on it. You are given time, you are given slot. I said 120 to 130 session, excluding starting 10 sessions. So whatever sessions we completed until first application, don't count them because they are introductory one, right? After first application, 120 to 130 sessions will come. Online student, especially I am warning you. Every 1 week, how many days, how many sessions, I don't know. Overall 120 to 130 will come. If you are okay, continue. Otherwise, get out, join in other batches. Every second day, I don't want this drama. For 16 years you have spent in your education, you never got confidence that you will become something in life. And these 6 months course are what? Whatever full stack course or placement course, he is giving confidence to become something in life. Here, how many days, sir? How many days you will teach spring, sir? Core module for how many days, sir? These many days, yeah. Did you ever question your engineering college people? Did you ever question your school people? How many days I should study, ra? 30 fellows. Okay, guys. From creating container to destroying. Why we are doing typecasting? This gap is cleared today. That's good. Array, you will see core Java in other angle, ra. You will be getting goosebumps the way I present the subject. You will be on the edge of the seats when I present the subject. So please, you just should have a zeal of learning. That's it. Okay, how should I cover React JS? Learn another course. Yeah, join. If you want React JS, join the course or learn on your own. From that time, I am using Angular. How can I learn React? How we are learning Spring Boot and microservice? By joining course. Join React JS also. Hey, who is this LKG, UKG batch ra babu? Teacher, how to do this? What is this? Behave like a graduates, my dear. Okay. Guys, I don't bear two things in life. One is laziness. Number two, acting innocent. Real innocent, fine. Acting innocent. You know the answer. Is project using Angular, but I said React JS is popular. How to get React JS knowledge? Join the course. He's not a kid, na? If something is not there, how to learn it? You have to learn on your own or you have to join the course. For that one, 4 messages, 5 messages. Why are you becoming innocent, guide, my dear? I don't entertain these two things. Acting innocence, laziness. These two are applicable while checking the assignment also. You have a genuine reason not submitted, I accept. Laptop not working, sir. Battery down, sir. Power nahi hai, sir. I don't entertain those things. Because these are silly reasons and you are trying to act innocent. I don't entertain that. Super, guys. Okay. Don't forget, all you are 20 plus and graduates, right? Behave properly. Where is this, guys? My class is is combination of mixed emotions. I scold, I appreciate, I joke. If you are okay, continue with me. Sir is scolding a lot. Don't come. This is my style of teaching. Why this style? When you ask some question, if I give reply, you will think that you asked a great question. If I taunt and give, if I scold and give, you never forget answer in lifetime. And you never do that mistake lifetime. No, some thick-skinned people will be there, leave it. They are exceptional cases, right? Akash, what you will do by getting annotation, ra? Huh? Waste fellow. What's the batch code, guys? 515. Right. Spring Core. Where is this? February 14th. Let me save the document. Okay. Now onwards, don't ask me Google Drive. Either admin has to share the Google Drive or outside offline admin should share the Google Drive. Right? Someone mailed me today. I don't have Google Drive. Can you send today's notes there? I don't have that much patience to keep notes in the mobiles, uploading to each one by one student. I am a busy man. I spend time on one productivity works. Someone asked me, why don't you convert into PDF and upload every day? Then what you will do, man? You need PDF, you convert. Yes or no, na? And moreover, why do you need PDF? Tell me. Open it and read it, na? So don't waste time on content management. Spend time on what? Reading content and becoming master of content. A rough copy, fair copy, master copy, recording my voice, listening. Except sitting on computer, everything they do. And at the end they say, I did so much hard work. Morning to evening I did work. But no job. How job will come, ra? You are not doing actual work of practicals and assignment completion. Yes or no, na? Please. So that's what I'm trying to say.